It's almost time for South by Southwest 2022. You bought your ticket, you've booked your flight, and you have a hotel reserved. And now you're coming to Austin, Texas to experience South by Southwest. Maybe this is your first time coming to this conference, or maybe you come all the time, but this year you want to make sure you maximize the networking opportunities. Now, you may have seen the other video that I did on meeting people at South by Southwest. That one goes into more depth, and I'll put a link above and below so that you can go check that out. But in this video, I'm just going to touch on a couple of things that you can do to make sure you maximize the networking while you're here in Austin. All right, number one is you have to put yourself around the people. It's kind of common that some people, especially if they're a little more shy, at the last minute, if they're by themselves, they decide not to go to the meetup or to the party because they don't know anybody and they might feel awkward. Well, you know what? There's a lot of people who feel that way who just show up anyway. And that's what you need to do. Get around all of the people. Put yourself in the middle of the action at South by Southwest, and you will increase your odds of making connections. The second thing you want to do is make sure that you look approachable. If you're nervous and you're shy and you're standing on the sidelines, kind of going like this, no one's going to walk up and talk to you. So you want to make sure that you look like you're having fun. Smile, talk to some people, look like you're involved in the conversation, and you'll be more approachable. And then you want to be the person who goes and starts conversations. Now you might say, Tom, I don't know how to start a conversation. Well, look around the room for that person who's standing by themselves and saddle up next to them a little bit and just say, you know, sometimes I hate these networking events when I don't know anybody. I never know what to say. That just might start an entire conversation. Or another great trick is like when you're coming out of some sort of a session or you're leaving a party, turn to the person who's walking out at the same time and say, hey, what did you think of that event? Or how did you like that speaker? Anytime you can do something to break the ice, often that will lead to a conversation. Now, not everyone you talk to are you going to have a connection with. Not everybody wants to talk to other people. It's a little bit of a numbers game. Don't be offended if you try to chat with somebody and they're just not into it. Go and talk to somebody else. The more you put yourself out there into these social conversations, the more you're going to find that chance that you're going to find some people that you're going to bond with. And early on at the conference, ask people, hey, what are you doing for lunch or dinner? Or are you going to any of those meetups? Because if they're alone at the conference also, they might be looking for someone who they can go with to have a meal or go to that meetup. So just be as social as you can and try to start conversations. And I think you'll find that you'll have a lot better results. So how do you network at South by Southwest? You put yourself out there, you smile, you have conversations, and you just enjoy the experience. And the odds are you'll meet a few people who you never would have met before, and that could make your whole trip to Austin totally worthwhile. Thank you so much for watching that entire video. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. It would make me so happy. Just take your finger and push that little button or your cursor, click that little icon that says subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.